Assalamu alaikum and good day everyone. So welcome to Buddy Program, okay, collaboration between UTHM and Gaza University Palestine. So in regards to the instruction that I'm going to give for your task, okay, for one of your tasks or activities that you're going to be required to do, we're going to discuss about these two countries, these two great nations of Malaysia and Palestine. So when we talk about countries or nation, of course, one of the words that comes to our mind is motherland. Okay, I'm sure you have heard, or some you may have never heard of the word motherland. So this would be a great introduction to you. Okay, so when we talk about a country or nation, one of the words that we often use is motherland. Why do we use the word motherland? Now, there's two reasons. The first one, motherland, is because the place, this country, is where our mother and father are born in. Okay, so that's why we call it motherland. Another reason why we call it as motherland is because of the love and passion that we have for this country, the same way that we have to our mother. The way we will take care of our mother, the way we will sacrifice for our mother, that is what exactly we will do to this country that we love. Right? So, in regards to motherland, there's a lot of things that makes a nation special. Okay, it could be the food, it could be the culture, it could be the environment, so many things that makes us fall in love with our country, that makes us fall in love with the nation that we are living in. Okay, so there's so many things that makes a country special, and one aspect that makes a country so special is the people in it, because the people in the country makes it special, because the people in the country makes us fall in love with the country. Okay, so when we talk about people, okay, one example that I would like to share today in regards to the exercise that you're going to do, I want to focus specifically on the Palestinian Football Association. Now, I know this is the World Cup season, everybody's into football, we watch football, and we can see advertisement and news everywhere about football. So I want to focus about Palestinian Football Association. And what makes them special, I feel, is the courage that they have in the team, in the players, in the coach, and everyone surrounding the football association. Now, I'm going to provide you some backstory and some example in how I feel that the Palestinian Football Association have one of the greatest courage that we could ever see and we could take example from. Okay. Now, did you know that Palestinian, they already have an organized youth league in 1920s. 1920s. I mean, Malaysia got their independence in 1957. So even before we got our independence, Palestinian already have an organized youth league, with the association, with the clubs, with the schedule, with the referees, everything set and organized in 1920s. So that just goes to show how passionate they are about football. Okay. Now, one of the problem that they face in Palestinian Football Association is that they have problem every time whenever they want to leave for international tournament. They have to obtain exit visa from who, Israel, and most of the time Israel will deny that visa. Okay, so they could not go out. And in one example of cases in 2007, okay, Palestine and Singapore were playing for the World Cup 2010 qualifying games. Okay, and Palestinian players were denied exit visa. They could not go out to play that game, and because of that, they were forced to quit, and Singapore were awarded with a 3-0 victory. Just imagine if they were able to leave, go out and play, and eventually, they could go into the World Cup stage, playing at the biggest stage of the world. Imagine how great would that have been. However, they were denied that possibility. Okay, and some of the players were detained when they returned from playing football internationally. Some were even shot in the knees for playing football. Their homes were destroyed just because they were representing Palestine and playing football internationally. So these were some of the problems and issues that they had to face just because they're playing a simple game of football. Imagine that. However, even with all these problems, even though with all this trial and tribulation, they still managed to achieve success. Okay, I've listed out some of the success that they had. They won the 2014 AFC Challenge Cup. They won in 2015 AFC Asian Cup. They even qualified for the Asian Cup in 2019. And in some of the most recent success, in 2022, this year, They qualified for their third straight AFC Asian Cup final. They won all the 3 games and without conceding a single goal, just to show you how good they are. And even their current world ranking is 94 compared to Malaysia. Malaysia is somewhere around 100 plus. They are already at 94, and one of the best ranking is they achieved in 2018. They got 73 in world ranking. So this just goes to show how good they are, how this group of people, football players, the team, the coach and everyone, the courage that they had, even though with all the trouble, with all the problem that they had, they still managed to achieve success. So this is what I feel makes Palestine so special. And of course, as a Muslim, as a Malaysian, we have this special connection towards Palestine. Even though as Malaysian, Malaysia is my motherland, but I feel like Palestine is sort of my adopted motherland. We have that special connection to Palestine. We always care about Palestine. So this is what I found out about Palestine and makes it special. Now, exactly this is what we want you to do in this program, in this activity, exercise that we have. We want us to get to know about each other's country and find things that are special about each other's country and express and present them so that we get a better understanding. Because all of this while, we get the news about each other's country just from social media, news, or even magazines and articles that we read. But today, through this program, hopefully, we'll be able to get to know each other from the people that are living in this country. So we get like first-hand experience of the issues, of the great things, the special things that we have in our own country. All right? Okay, thank you.